Hello everybody, welcome to this video. We are checking how well Tesla knows the right speed limit and how it shows it, and if there is something you can do to correct the problems. We are in a Tesla Model S long-range Raven and we are starting right from the border of Helsinki here. So in front of us is the Länsiväylä motorway, which is leading to Helsinki from Espoo. The car has the basic autopilot, not the FSD, and we are driving around the busiest routes of Finland. So these are not just some minor roads. As you will see, Tesla will show a lot of wrong speed limits. Here you can see on the middle of the screen there is this 80 kilometers per hour on this parking lot, which actually has 50 kilometers per hour per the speed limit sign. The main problem is that Tesla relies heavily on TomTom or data collected from TomTom, and that data is often wrong. Another problem is that Tesla doesn't always read the actual speed limit signs. Especially this is a problem with changing LED signs also on the motorways where it only shows the data collected from TomTom. But okay, let's go. I will show you in the end of this video what you might possibly do with TomTom to correct the speed limit signs. Okay, I'm driving here on the motorway and turning to the Ring 1 road, and correctly now here it shows it's 80 the speed limit, and here there's this changing sign which says 60, and Tesla is still showing 80 here. And then I'm driving to the tunnel here, also 60. Tesla is still showing 80. Now at the end of the tunnel it has changed to 60, and soon it will change to 70. Okay, so here is one strange place. It's as I have set 72 on the autopilot, but here it wants to change it to 70 for some reason. Okay, so I set it manually to 72 again. I think it might change here when there is this 70 sign, but it was 70 all the time, and I have set 2 kilometers per hour over the limit, and it changes it to exactly 70 for some reason. Okay, the weather is not so nice for this video. It's starting to snow here, but as you can see here the speed limit is 60, and Tesla is still showing 70, so I set this manually to 60 and it's still showing 70. Here also 60, and Tesla is showing 70. Okay, I'm driving back, and here you can see the limit is 70 and it still says 80 on the screen, and so I just brake a little bit here because there is so much traffic. So now it says 80 and it was still 60. Here it changes to 70. And I'm turning to highway that leads to Turku, and there is this problem of the winter speed limits. During summer it's 120 and during winter it's 100, and the car shows only the 120 even that it's 100. So it still shows 70 here. Okay, so the speed sign will soon turn to 120, although it's all the time 100 here. Here, as you can see, we are driving towards Turku here. Okay, so I'm turning back to Helsinki here, and the speed limit sign is 100. And as you guessed, Tesla shows 120 while I'm speeding up. Okay, for example, here in this area it has never been 120, or at least for decades, and it says 120 here. Even during summer it's 100, the speed limit here. And we just passed Espoo's IKEA here, and as you can see, the real limit is 100. Tesla showing 120. Okay, so now I'm driving here towards Hanko and Kirkkonummi on road 51 or Länsiväylä. I just passed the junction to Espoonlahti, and here as you could see, the limit is 80 kilometers per hour, and for some reason it soon will change, or Tesla will change it to 50. And the reason is that there was some roadworks here a couple of years ago, and the car or TomTom database still says that it's 50 here, and soon it will be Kivelahti and Kauklahti. Okay, now it turned to 60. It's still the real limit is 80 here, and soon it will turn to 50 also. And here now it turned to 50, and it's all the time 80 here. The car doesn't brake here like it sometimes does on when the speed limit changes radically. Okay, now that I have driven around, I can show you on the map where I drove. So this is the central Helsinki here, and I drove on the main roads which are around Helsinki area, and these are one of the main roads of Finland also. So here is the motorway Länsiväylä. I started from the border of Helsinki and Espoo, and I drove around the ring road 1, and also on the motorway leading to Turku, one of the largest cities of Finland, and I also drove here this motorway Länsiväylä more to the west. And this map is TomTom's mapshare map, and here marked you can see some anomalies, or how could I say, where the map data shows wrong speed limits. So there are two main reasons why Tesla shows wrong speed limits, and number one is bad speed limit data. I was about to say some other word than bad, but okay, let's say bad speed limit data. And the other reason is that Tesla doesn't see or read the speed limit signs, especially the changing signs with LED lights, but also not always the normal signs. On motorways, the car shows only speed limits from the data provider. And the data provider is TomTom. All these marks here are wrong speed limits, and the car shows them exactly where TomTom data is wrong. So they are correlating with each other. So this is actually what I have done. I went through some of the roads around here. I click on the road, for example here, where my cursor is right now. So I click on this road, and then it opens a menu here to the left, and there is a speed limit. I click on that. Here I can choose the right speed limit from the drop down menu. TomTom says this road is 80 when it actually is 60, so I choose 60. Then it asks for the directions monitored. This example is one direction, and then it asks for the vehicle types, and in Finland it normally select all vehicles, and then there you can write some comments, and then it asks for attachments, but there are so many of these wrong speed limit areas that normally I don't write any comments or attach. I don't know if that would speed things or the corrections. And then when you have done this, you can just click submit. The problem is that these roads consist of several short snippets. So for example, this ring road here, there are different directions, and also when there is some other roads separating from this road, there are different snippets. So for example, this here, there are quite many of these, and I don't know, do you have to do it, but I have clicked on all of these and put the right speed limits on all of them. So for example, on this short about 1 kilometer trip here, there are quite many markings on the map. Okay, there is still one or two things I can say about this map share. We are now near Turku here on the map, and I just take this place for an example here, because here is a problem. This is the same motorway that starts from Helsinki, or maybe you can say that it starts from Turku, depending on where you live. But okay, here is a junction, and when you drive with autopilot from Turku to Helsinki, the car slows down right here, and the problem is that this road which separates from the main motorway, it overlaps the motorway. So here, and this has the speed limit of this road here, this lip road, it's only 60 kilometers per hour, and this motorway during winter it has 100 kilometers per hour, and during summer it has 120 kilometers per hour, and it overlaps, and it only has 60 kilometers per hour, so the car always slows down here. And well, if you know the place, you can push the pedal, but if you don't, well, then it's a little bit abrupt when the car slows down, and this is of course not the only place where this happens. So actually on this road, like it is also realistically, it should be the same speed limit as on the motorway, and only after this it should go down. Other place which I can show you is here near Helsinki. This is the place where there is the Tesla shop. This used to be the main shop here, but nowadays it's in another place. But here is anyway Tesla shop with maintenance work, and here I took a new car for the first time for a test drive, and when I turned to this Vantaanlaakson here from Vetokuja, it immediately showed a wrong speed limit here. But anyways, this was the video, and I hope you got something from this, and maybe you got the inspiration to report the wrong speed limits. I hope that TomTom and Tesla would correct these wrong speed limits, because they are a little bit annoying on the car or in the car. It has been several months that I reported these wrong speed limits shown on the map, and that they haven't been corrected, so I wouldn't hold my breath that the process is quick, but hopefully they will be correct someday. So thanks, bye.